Becky Quick joins us now. Becky, you knew Charlie better than anybody at this network, covered Berkshire Hathaway for so long. We all knew Charlie for his wit, his Mungerism, so to speak. But I think the interplay between Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger is really fascinating, the friendship, but also sort of the give and take and how Charlie was the true foil to Warren Buffett in terms of bouncing investment ideas. I remember Warren Buffett called Charlie the abominable no man.
Yes.
That really captured it all.
Yeah, kind of saying no to Warren when nobody else could or would, saying this doesn't work and here's why. Look, they did figure out together a different thought of investing, a different way of building things. Warren Buffett had been an acolyte of kind of this idea before, Ben Graham's ideas, that you go around looking for cigar butts and you can get a few more smokes out of the last few drags on that cigar butt, buying good businesses, decent businesses at really cheap prices. Charlie Munger is the one who kind of changed Warren Buffett's thinkings on these things, where he said we should be buying great businesses at decent prices. You don't have to go so low and just get a great bargain price for it. If you have a great business, that will eventually take care of itself. Buffett has been very outspoken about how Charlie shaped him in all of those things. Today, Warren Buffett putting out a statement saying Berkshire Hathaway could not have been built to its present status without Charlie's inspiration, wisdom, and participation. And just a couple of weeks ago, when I sat down with Charlie, he did talk a little bit about how things started at Berkshire Hathaway. Here's what he had to say.
I did not anticipate when Warren and I were starting with our little piddly start that we'd ever get to 100 billion, much less several hundred billion. It was an amazing occurrence.
What happened that you didn't anticipate? What led to that success?
Well, we got a little less crazy than most people, and a little less stupid than most people, and that really helped us. Then in addition, we were given as much longer time to run than most people because something kept us alive into our 90s. And that gave us a long track from our little fiddling start all the way to the 90s. Those are the two things that really happened. And, of course, we wised up over time. We got into better and better companies, and we understood more and more of the bad things that could happen to you and how easy they could creep in. And we avoided them even more assiduously when we were old than we did when we were young. And it all worked.
I think back in 2015, for the 50th anniversary of Berkshire, you wrote in the shareholders letter that, among many other things, you had a $60 billion pile of cash at that point. You thought that pile of cash would decline over time because you'd be able to buy more and more things. Now you've got almost $160 billion in cash. Is there an opportunity for a really big purchase with that? And do you think you'll see one?
Well, of course, there's an opportunity for a purchase a lot bigger that people can make who don't have us 160. We have $160 billion in cash, plus a great credit rating we deserve. And who in the hell has that? Not very many. Yes, but what it's going to be, I can't tell you. It can't be anything too small, because it doesn't matter how good it is. We're of a size now, or too small just doesn't move the needle very much. So we need something big to come along and use up all our cash and some borrowing. But who's more likely to find something than a guy who has $160 billion in cash, plus a long history of buying bargains? I don't think it's hopeless. It may have to be done by some different people. You know that the next time we may not be able just to squeeze a little more lemon juice out of the old lemons. We may be able to, we may have to squeeze some new lemons, meaning new people may have to make the decisions. But who can make them better than somebody that has watched the early process all through all those years and seen how well it works, and who starts with a little legacy of $160 billion of cash?
So you're talking about Greg Abel, Ajit Jain.
Yes,
Ted and Todd.
Or somebody not yet identified.
Yeah. Melissa, that was just 2 weeks ago today, and Charlie Munger at 99 months, or 99 years and 11 months, really still had great command of everything that he saw. Very quick mentally, very capable of sitting and kind of reflecting on all of these things. But he's a huge reason why Berkshire Hathaway is the company that it is today, and he will be sorely missed.